Greetings and welcome back to Let's Play The Longest Journey. Now, we saw some weird stuff the last night, so we better figure out what that is and we better find Cortez. But first, I'm gonna get a few things from out here. As I know, I want that rope and I want that rubber ducky. So let's get it. Where did the chain go? Well, I need to remove that grate first, so... This is a pretty obscure puzzle on everything you need to do. Now I can get the rope as it...
Clank?
This blanket fell down here. So I just need to use this. I don't know how you should figure out the entire this puzzle without some trial and error. Trying different stuff. But now first I want to talk to the owner. Again, to hear her opinion and see if she knows where Cortez is.
Good morning. Please tell me last night was a dream, April? I don't know what it was. I wish there was an explanation. But both you and Mickey all saw the same thing, didn't we? Not a dream, not a hallucination, but what? Weird things have been happening lately. I have noticed. This isn't the first time. What other weird things have happened lately? Little things, like movement in the corner of your eye that's gone when you turn your head. And noises, the kind you're not supposed to hear in the city. Animal noises. Wild animals. And once, this was very early in the morning, mind, a few days ago, I looked down into the canal and saw what looked like an underwater city. As I looked at it, it dissolved into ripples of water. Scary. You're telling me, darling. I'm scared of cockroaches, for God's sake. What do you think this does to my nerves? Have you seen Cortez today? No, darling. I don't think he's around. Do you have any idea where Cortez is? Sorry, he could be anywhere. Well, he does enjoy going uptown to watch old movies in some revival cinema, but where that is, I wouldn't know. Who'd know? Perhaps Zach. He is, after all, the self-appointed film expert around here. You should talk to him, darling. Great. Zach, my very best friend in the whole wide world. Could you tell Cortez I'm looking for him? Certainly, darling, if I happen to see him. Thanks. I have to get going. Take care of yourself out there, darling. Hi. Yes?
Okay, she doesn't have
I
any
have
more.
to take care.
Well, let's go up and see if Zach is home. You can run.
I never imagined I'd be doing this in a million years.
Well, well, what do you know? The princess comes knocking after all.
Don't get your hopes up.
I think you're the one who's got her hopes up, babe. And you better hope I don't slam this door in your face.
Just do me one favor first, okay?
Well, give me a reason to, babe.
A reason? You want a reason? Okay. What about a date?
Yeah. Good. Tonight.
Sure. Tonight. I'll meet you at the... pavilion, was it?
And, are you gonna put out?
What?
I mean, if I'm going to use my VIP passes and my pills, babe, I just got to know if it'll be worth it or not. You on?
We'll see, Zach.
Just don't do a Houdini and vanish on me, babe. If you're a no-show and I wait around for you all night, I end up looking like an asshole. And that wouldn't make me very happy.
I'll be a good girl and show.
Smart. So, what do you want to know?
You know where I can find Cortez?
Cortez, yeah? I knew there was something going on between you guys.
Don't be ridiculous, Zach. It's not what you think.
Whatever. Hey, like I give a shit? You're with me tonight, and by tomorrow morning, I don't think you'll find that old creep so appealing anymore.
So, where's Cortez?
When he's not outside reading or whatever the hell he does, he's usually at the Mercury Theater. They show old movies on real celluloid stock through a projector, like in the fucking Middle Ages.
Where's this theater located?
I don't remember the street it's on. It's been ages since I was there last. But you'll find it if you head out the East Gateway from Metro Circle. It's close to the Radio Power Building, and there are tons of adult stores in the area. Actually, if you're not too busy, you could pick up something for us to watch tonight. Something really filthy.
Zach, I don't think...
Hey, whatever. I was just kidding, yeah? Babe, you got a major bug up your ass. Get a fucking sense of humor, yeah?
I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for the tip and the info.
Just be at the pavilion by 10, okay? I don't like waiting around for babies like you. Got a million better things to do. And it wouldn't be a good idea for you to ditch me. Not a good idea at all.
Well, I'm gonna do it anyway. Since, well, you do get the choice, but I think I'm not gonna go and meet him. It's gonna end badly anyway, so. Now, I need to get the clamp from over this machine here. And to do that, I will need this ring. These wires. Actually, look at
that cable's been ripped in two.
Yes.
I guess that's a pressure gauge. It's at 100. That's percent, I guess. 100% pressure? It's a pressure valve. It's a rusty old wheel. I'd imagine it turns the water on and off.
Well, let's use it. Yeah.
I hope it doesn't melt or anything. It's alive!
And now it's a question to get all these two line up in a line like that one. And this one toggles which one is locked. This one turns the one that isn't locked. So it's pretty simple. And now we can turn this. Get the pressure down. And then we can get rid of the water and take the clamp. And remember to take the gold ring.
I'm not leaving my gold ring. Somebody's going to have to replace that cable eventually.
And that's it. Now, I will need to go speak with Charlie and get that duck.
I know that duck. Bon voyage, ducky!
Bon voyage. Let's just get back in here a bit. Now.
It's a rubber ducky. It looks disturbingly familiar. How the heck did it get all the way over here?
And let's go in and speak with Charlie.
I'm glad you're here. I need somebody to talk to.
Yeah, me too. What's going on?
You go first.
You haven't heard anything about what happened here last night?
Not a word. Now you definitely got my attention. What happened?
Around 11 last night, I was working the bar and, well, I couldn't see how it started, but the music suddenly changed, and the place went dead quiet. I walked over to the far end of the bar. Something, it wasn't human, definitely not like any human I've ever seen, just appeared out of the thin air where the jukebox is, playing an instrument. At first, it didn't seem to notice anyone. Everyone stood there watching it, dead silent. Then it looked up, and then it just disappeared. Everyone was staring at the jukebox and then at each other. And then things just went back to normal. It was as if they all chose to block it out. It was scary, girl. I couldn't get the image of that creature out of my mind. And the look on its face. It was real, that's for sure. As real as you and me, but different. Now I want to hear your story, April. What happened?
This is going to be hard to believe, but it's true, I swear to you.
Of course I'll believe you, girl.
Last night, I came home, and Mickey and Fiona were watching the screen, so I joined them. We watched a documentary about the rainforest, and...
What happened?
The room turned into a jungle.
Are you serious?
No, I'm lying to you. Of course I'm sure. I was there, Fiona was there, Mickey. We all saw the same thing, a jungle, but only for a split second. Then it was gone, just like that. And it wasn't like a hologram. It was more real than that. It smelled right. The air was thick and humid, and it didn't feel synthetic like those shows they have. It felt real. The worst part was, it looked familiar, like something from a dream. I recognized the place, and I recognized the emotions I had being there.
From where?
Like I said, from dreams and from experiences I've had these past few days. Strange stuff, scary stuff, but I'd rather not talk about those experiences now.
I understand. Wow. Heavy.
It's amazing how similar our stories are. And it scares me because, have you considered the possibility you've been drugged, Charlie? Or subjected to some holographic experiment?
You prefer that to the alternatives?
That we're going crazy? Or that there's actually something going on? Something we can't understand. You think those alternatives are better?
I can't tell you, April. All I know is the experience was as real to me as yours was to you.
Gotta go find Cortez again.
Is this going to be a daily ritual with you guys?
I certainly hope not.
Well, that was the other possibility of a cutscene if you had chosen to stay at the bar instead of going home and watching the movie. You had seen a cutscene with that little creature instead. Now, let's get down here. I need to get that key. And to do that, I need to do something really random. This part is simple enough. I'm gonna put the rope on the clamp.
It's a clamp. It's got a clothesline tied to it. The duck's deflated. It's a band-aid. How did that get there? Last I remember, the seagull had pecked a hole in the duck. Weird.
Oh, and I can...
When I was a wee lass, I tried fishing a couple of times in the pond behind my house. I never caught anything. I hope my luck's improved.
Will it happen? Because the clamp is closed, so it will not take hold of the key.
Obviously, this is not gonna work. The clamp's already closed.
So in order to make sure we can close the clamp, we need to...
That won't do any good.
Ah, damn it. First, we need to do this. And then do this. Now.
The ducky's keeping the clamp open.
Actually, I need to take this one off. Now I can get it.
That's a pretty cool catch.
And then I will need to continue. I will need that thing later.